Welcome, friends, gamers, and other enthusiasts to the BoydofZINJ channel. I hope you enjoy your time here and the video. Please like, subscribe, do all the bell icons, and comment. It really does help small content creators like myself and others by doing so. If you click on the notifications, it may even let others and the YouTube gods know that they may enjoy these videos. With that being said, let's play.
I want to remind everybody I have a new mic. All right, welcome friends to episode 3 of my Starsector playthrough, 96.96a with Nexerelin and other mods. This episode is going to be a weird episode. This is me from the future. I'm doing a voiceover, so I already played this. This episode is going to be primarily, I'm going to start building a fleet. I'm going to try and do some light bounty hunting. Then I realize I don't quite have the weapons or the firepower to do so. So I'm going to go back to smuggling to make money. And I'm also looking to hire Marines because there's that one mission I need to do that I need I believe 200 or 250 Marines. And I'm also thinking about, upgrading my fleet as well. So let's find out what's happening. And thank you for coming on my journey. If you have any suggestions or any situations, please let me know in the comments below. The other thing that's going to be happening is I'm going to start picking on a faction. And the Persian League is going to be the faction I'm going to start picking on for a few reasons. They're a powerful faction, so you don't want them to be overpowered. I want, the other factions to be, be fighting. So I want to take the Persian League on. Two, I've never destroyed an entire faction before, so I want a challenge. And three, if you don't cause some mayhem, how can you start, making profits off of it? So right now I'm doing some basic smuggling, and they tried to intercept me, but I let them because I'm not carrying anything illegal at this time. People always assume the best way to make money is to sell illicit or illegal goods. Sometimes domestic goods make more money than other things, and that's what I'm making money on, something honest. And I'm buying blueprints, for the future. It was cheap enough, and it's a quick hop, especially when using the gates. So why not make some easy profit money? I know someone's chasing me, but that's okay. I'll be entering the system. Remember, I'm no expert, but have played enough of this game. The biggest challenge I find is mid to early game making money. For me, I start making money decently enough, but then they're right about like 5 to 6 months into it, maybe even 7, it scales up in such a way where uh, it becomes tougher. Where the fleets are harder. I don't have the right fleet compositions. I don't have the right weapons. Like right now, I'm fixing the ship's weapons, as you can see in the background, because I need something with more punch. But I don't have access to those weapons yet, and this is where it gets very frustrating to me as a player. I'm sure some of y'all have encountered this as well, where uh, you start making some decent money, but then all of a sudden you don't upgrade your fleet well enough or fast enough, and you fall behind the curve. And that's what always happens to me, and that's what's going to happen to me in the future. So let's see how I handle it. It may look like I have a lot of money, and sure, 158, almost 159, 160k space bucks is a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's pennies. And whenever you're looking for your stuff on the market, hit F1 and you can see where it sells highest and where it sells lowest. Is it really worth selling it at, buying it for the cheapest and selling it here? I don't know, but I want to make money somehow. So better here than nothing at all, right? A few extra pennies go a long ways. And you also have to remember, if you buy it legally, there's tariffs. So you also have to calculate that. If you're only buying a few cents, making a few cents profit, you may actually be losing money. I'm debating about whether or not I want to become a bounty hunter. The problem is the ships I have and the weapons I have aren't really designed to kill enemies fast. And I'm falling more and more behind the power curve. No longer are you seeing like super easy bounties, and I'm starting to notice that. All right, I'm slowing the game down back to normal, and you'll notice that I'm going to be using the warp gates for smuggling. I completely forgot while you're in the station, time kind of stopped, and there's that fleet that was chasing me, and I completely forgot about it and wasn't paying attention, and I slammed myself straight into the fleet. And again, I'm not I'm trying to play this without loading, so I can't afford to be attacked by this fleet. So I use a story point to navigate outside of it. A waste of a story point, to be honest, but I had to. I'm going to speed up the game a little bit just to get to the more exciting parts. And again, the ideal what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to earn money, space bucks, if you will, so I can get better fleets and I can get the game going, get more exciting, start taking over stations, killing factions. But right now I'm at the stage where I'm I don't have even proper ships yet. I'm exploring. Plus, I'm deciding whether or not I think I could take this bounty. I think I can if the bounties hold true, but there's additional ships. That'll be too tough for me. So, but I'm still looking for right now. Another goal I have is I want to colonize a planet. So I'm looking for a good planet. So that's another thing you're going to see me do. I have some excess money, so I'm exploring and I'm seeing if I can find a planet that I think would be worthy, like a class 5 Terran world would be preferable to begin with, but those are super rare. And yes, I'm sure I can go to a wiki and find the best planets out there, but I'm not trying to cheat like that. I'm trying to do it organically. And I hope you appreciate that. That's why I'm doing it. If you have suggestions, let me know in the comments, but please, no spoilers. All right. I see a contact, and it's possibly the bounty I'm looking for, and that's too powerful. I have to leave. I can't afford to be able to take that fleet. That's just a little bit, wee bit too large for me. This is the frustrating part about this game sometimes. That early stage when you can't take on stuff and everything seems to like be biting harder than you can chew, or you're not making enough money. The early to early mid game is where I suffer the most, and this is why I think I give up. It gets a little frustrating at this point in the game, but this is why I'm playing this playthrough. I want to go beyond that. I know I can. I have plans. I'm going to be looking at ships. And here's I have two problems with this. One, sure I could get a much better ship, but do I have the weapons or equipment to upgrade it? No. And that's an issue as well. I'm going to need weapons as well as equipment to make sure that ship is good. But I do need a good ship. I'm looking at that Eagle, but it's expensive. And do I want to waste all my money and then just have it flying around doing nothing? Then I can get a lesser ship, but then what's the point of having a lesser ship? Then I can go in the middle, the Falcon. The Falcon is almost as good as the Eagle and could hold me over until I can start affording cruisers. Right now, I'm at that delicate stage where I'm not spending too much money on resources and equipment, but I could be. And I want to make sure I can make more money than I'm losing per month. Because remember, there's the salary we have to pay for. So I'm going to buy the Eagle. The only problem about the Eagle is I don't have the equipment to really outfit it, and I'm going to be losing more and more money per month because of it as well. But it's a necessary step. The Falcon was just a little bit too weak. I need some more punch. And there are better ships out there, but again, it's what's available and it's something affordable, which is two things I need right now. Now I need to make more space bucks. And you notice I'm down to about 27k, almost 28k space bucks. And of course, the first thing is I need extra crew, which is going to get more space bucks per month. And I'm going to need more fuel, of course, and maybe a little bit more supplies. And uh-oh, I'm going to be in the danger zone now. So again, this is the critical stage of the game where do you have enough money to make money? The worst part about getting the ship is yes, it's needed. Now I need to outfit it. Do I have the money to outfit it? I'm just going to name it the Congo for right now. Don't, why not? And look at that. Lots of the weapons that I truly want is super expensive. How do I afford this? This is going to be tough. I'll outfit it as best I can, but it's not going to be enough for a while. I do like the Eagle. The Eagle's a nice rounded ship. It's going to stay in my fleet even long term. I'll always have an Eagle. I foresee myself, so I'm going to probably spend some story points to build it up. To make it more suitable for my needs, especially early on. This is currently my flagship, so I'm going to need something with some punch, and I want to make sure it just doesn't die outright and serve as a good flagship until I can afford something better. And that's the name of the game. You know, outfit as best you can until you can get something better. What more can you do, right? All right, I went through the gate, found an enemy. Let's do this. I need to practice. I did leave because I want the smaller enemy. 2 ships. There we go.
Attention, inbound greatest contact. Rated highly probable enemy and stand by for battle maneuvers.
Multiple bandits left, 10 high. Weapons free, committing.
My lack of skill, it's been a while since I played, plus then combine that with the lack of equipment, and this fight takes much longer than it should. But still, a win. All right. I picked up a mission to survey a planet. Oh, and I see an exclamation point, so I'm going to go straight to it and survey it. I was low on money, but I picked up that mission. Month passed, so I lost some additional money. And I noticed I'm also low on fuel. So again, this is one of the tough parts of the game. So I'm going back to safe port, sell some of the stuff I have, and buy some more fuel. You need to make money to you need to spend money to make money. And right now I'm at the point where I'm barely just breaking even for every month. And there'll be some months I'm skipping as well. But I need sell what I can. I'm just checking to see if there's any really hot markets right now. And look, I look at the money I have. Whew, man, that's I don't have very much money. I need to get more space bucks. And again, I'm really thinking these Persian leagues are the way to go for the enemies. They're becoming more and more powerful, and I need to cause some chaos so I can start selling them or other people money or goods at a higher marked up price. War can be very profitable because you spend more resources. That means you could sell more resources at a premium. At least that's what I hope for. And those are all the different places I can go to that have um, gates. All right, let's make some money. And notice how the ships are after me. And then I'm thinking, you know what? I think it's time to attack the Persians. This is how the Persian fleet responded to us.
Inbound vessel approaching defense perimeter. 1 minute to contact.
Hail them.
Frequencies open.
Unidentified vessel. This is your final warning. If you maintain your present course, you will be fired upon.
Multiple fast movers detected.
More than one ship. I count bandits.
Sound general quarters. All hands battle stations. Prepare to return fire.
Well, even though I'm pretending that it's unidentified, I'm pretty sure they've identified us, which is bad news for us in the short term. I want to be aggressive against the Persians, so it's not that bad. Again, you can tell that I'm having trouble killing ships that I should have an easy time killing because of my equipment. But that's fine. This is, I'm trying to earn money, and this is one way I plan on earning money. How can you earn money? By causing havoc? Well, as the Persians start losing supplies, I can start smuggling goods to them, and the more goods I send to them, the better, in my opinion. I'm also seeing I'm having trouble. My weapons don't seem to be automatically firing. I'm not sure why. I have to manually fire all my weapons. Luckily, this ship isn't really doing damage, and my other ship is coming to help me kill it. But I'm having trouble firing all my weapons. I'm not sure what happened here. And luckily, like I said, this ship was so weak that it didn't really cause me damage. It was frustrating. I get attacked by a significantly larger fleet. I have to use a story point to get away. I could have guessed safe scummed, but that's not the point of this playthrough. It's not quite Iron Man, but you know what? It might as well be. Maybe it is Iron Man. Who knows? And I'm the Tritachyons. I'm going to be friendly with them, so I'm giving them some of my surveys I don't want, and I'm also buying some illicits, some syringes with colorful liquid inside, so I could sell it at a profit to make money. Because look at my funds. I'm riding the line. I'm almost at zero. Don't even have 100 space bucks to my name. I know it's a Heminergy trader, lightly armed. I don't like the Heminergy as well. I'm probably mispronouncing their name, so I'm going to attack them. If I was a little smart, I should have turned off my transponder. But such is fate. I didn't notice that. I notice it now, but oh well. And this will make me hostile.
Action stations. Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. This is not a drill. Repeat. Action stations. Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. This is not a drill.
The last match, I didn't target ships, so I'm remembering to target ships. And my automatic weapons, the weapons on my other keys, are firing. So I'm not sure what happened in the previous match. But that's fine. I'm doing better than last game. I see my buddy needs some help. Better help him out. Oh, my poor engines, but you know. I lost those engines for a while. I'm in trouble. Luckily, I haven't. That torpedo missed me, or I'm moving away from the torpedo. Until I get better weapons, maybe what I should do is I should stick with smaller ships and let the computer play the bigger ships for now. You know, get my feet more wet on some of the smaller ships so I can gain some more skill. Because again, it's been a while since I played. You know, that's fine. I'm a smuggler right now, not a fighter. Lots of my skill points aren't going for combat. And look at this, I'm doing pretty well against this destroyer. Of course, you know, my ship outmatches it, but again, uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. Again, I use my engines as kind of like a shield. I have to be prepared. My rear is very vulnerable. And again, I think this destroyer is almost dead, so let's take it out. Woo-wee! And at least I'm venting. Alright, we're doing well. We're becoming more like pirates than traders and bounty hunters, but such is fate. Space bucks are space bucks, and I'm trying to get some space bucks by picking up their equipment. Eventually, I'll get the skill point where I can start picking up ships, and they'll have less mods, and the mods will eventually start disappearing. That's when I may become more of a pirate. Support tank is trying to escape, and I'm purposely hitting its engines. And oh, it can't escape without engines. I let my second command take care of the ships. And I, capture one of the ships that has very little demods. There you go. And of course, I want to make sure these traders are completely wiped out. You'll notice I made a name for myself, and now they're after me. So I have to be careful. But I'm still doing it. And to make my life or their life more difficult, I'm destroying some of their equipment and sneaking into their bases and selling stuff in the black market, making a profit with their woes. Okay, time to upgrade my character. And I'm looking at several different options I can take. I got one skill point. I think I don't know. There's a lot of different ways I could go. You know, and I'm taking a look at different options. Do I want to be a little bit more combat focused? Do I want to be a little bit more uh, in the yellow, a bit more blue? Do I, start hitting an actual combat skills in the orange? I'm gonna pick the yellow ordnance expertise. That way, regardless of the ship I pick, I'm probably gonna be a capital ship with lots of guns, at least in game. So this will help me out, and this is part of the industry line with. So when I start making planets or having planets of my own, this yellow should be helping me out. So that's the way I'm going. I think, and short term it will also help me out as well. I have a lot of heavy weapons. Best place to sell them is Luddic. And when I go there, I see a large invasion fleet. Luckily, this invasion fleet doesn't, try to intercept me. So now I need to go away from Luddic and then come back in without my sensor transponder on. So that way they'll accept me. I make a big profit. And look at that. Now I have space bucks again. Woo! This first time I've had some decent amount of space bucks in a while. Now that I have some space bucks, I look to see what weapons I can pick up and start upgrading my ship a bit. Again, you need money to make money. You need powerful weapons, and they take money. So now I have some space bucks, I could spend them. But I don't want to spend all of them because I'm going to need more money in the long term, and I need to. I'm not quite ready to start hunting fleets for profit yet. So I'm going to need money for smuggling. And since I decided to become a smuggler first and foremost, you don't want to spend a lot of money on combat ships because do combat ships really help you? No, in fact, they make it worse for you. They tend to be slower and they tend to have a higher signature, so other ships can notice them further away. As a result, it's hard to smuggle and enter a system by smuggling. So you don't want to have a lot of combat ships early on. Plus, it's an unnecessary expense. If I'm not using them for combat, then why am I paying for them, right? Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions on what I should do at this point. But again, smuggling I think is the key. And before I forget, while you're at it, please hit the like button. Trust me, it helps me out a lot. I'm a lowly content creator, and trust me, knowing that someone appreciates my work means a lot to me. And to other content creators as well, whenever possible. I pick up some extra Marines for kind of a good price. I don't like getting smuggling missions, but it's a lot of money for me right now, and I kind of need money. And well, it's against an enemy, so it's possible. So I go for it. Why don't I like smuggling missions? The planets tend to be overly guarded. When you smuggle yourself, they don't tend to know that they're going to be smuggled, so the defenses are usually weaker. But when you have a smuggling mission, they have so many patrols there, it becomes almost impossible to smuggle in. But let's find out if I can even do it, right? Right now, I'm a wanted man and I'm being chased. It happens. Notice how, sure enough, the planet that I want to go to it has lots of security patrols. But luckily, I use everything I can to evade them. Will it be enough? Who knows? But yes, see, I have to run away. All right, I'm saving it in real. I'm slowing down to normal time speed, and notice how it's getting tricky. I'm not sure if I can make it. I'm going to try and hope for the best. So it's a good thing I didn't try now. Now I'll go for it, and let's see if I can make it. My transponder's off, so I have a low signature. I accomplished the mission. Now let's see if I can smuggle stuff in or out to this planet. Again, this is a kind of hostile planet, so I don't mind if. Oh, what's this? It's a mission. I'm going to ignore this mission. I will accept the Eagle mission only because if I'm in the area, it could be very profitable. It looks like a good ship. No demods. Okay, the next mission I'm going to accept is one to deliver some package for Tritachyon. And I say, yeah, okay, I'm going to be kind of friendly with them. And it's a nice sum of money, not too far away. I'll take it. And I want to start exploring some of that area too, looking for systems with gates and also looking for good plans to colonize, right? So it'll make my excuse to fly in that area. And I have excess money, so I can pick up some extra supplies and likewise pick up some heavy equipment so I can actually colonize or survey stuff. But you know, I still want to make money, right? So let's see if I could sell some of these heavy weapons to people first, because money is money, right? And these heavy weapons look like I can make a nice sum of profits. And notice how lots of the Persian fleet and Hamaji fleets are after me now. Oopsie. The reason I'm going to this planet is I don't really care about Luddic, so if I lower their stability, that's fine. Likewise, if you're not aware, whenever you sell stuff on the black market, it tends to lower the stability, especially if you bring in syringes with questionable liquids to that area. Furthermore, I remember it had no protecting uh, patrols, so it's easy to sneak in with my transponder off and not cause a hassle and what have you. And I'm looking, is there a place that I could make a better sum of money on? And then I'm using the gates. Remember, traveling by gates does take some fuel, but it's a lot more efficient than traveling in hyperspace and much faster. It's instantaneous to go from one gate to another. Uses some fuel, but not. I think it's like half or a third. So it's very profitable to use gates. I have to be careful. There's fleets after me. I already saw that fleet. And if he knows I turn my transponder off, I don't care if these people, get suspicious about me. And I want to destroy as much of the relays in the system. Lots of relays will help them more than me, and I can get their supplies. And I see a large fleet. And get their supplies, and I can make money off of it, right? Now I'm going to use the planet. I'm sorry, the star, as like a blocker. They're coming after me, but I'm going to put the star in between them, me and them, and notice how they bounce off the star. That's a trick that I've picked up in smuggling school, evidently. All right, and then I'll sell all the stuff, which technically I just got off, them. So it's free money. Okay, so notice how they don't even like me enough where I can use F1 to find prices. That's how much these people dislike me. And then I notice, oh, I can't even buy all this stuff. I don't even quite have enough money, so I need to return some of the heavy weapons. Nope, I'm at my limit. Look at that. Less than 500 space bucks. But again, it takes money to make money. And since I'm not surveying stuff right now, for right now, I much rather, make extra profits. And of course, selling weapons right now is very profitable. I have, uh, that's still under 500 space bucks if I see it correctly. But that's fine. I'm about to make some additional money. And the reason I looked at that is because I thought they were coming to me as I was wondering, are those people going to attack me? Luckily, they're neutral bounty hunters, which means, I don't have to worry about them. Technically, I could destroy them and it'll destabilize the area even further, but I have no reason to kill innocent bounty hunters. I'm not a pirate after all. And I was supposed to survey the world and I forgot about that. Whoopsie. It says, time. Let's. It's about time I close this episode off. So I'm going to sell the products off and make a nice sum of money. And this is where we pick up. Again, I did pick up an Eagle. I did outfit it with slightly better weapons, but I still need even better weapons. And that goes for all my ships. And I also need better ships primarily as well. If you have any suggestions on how I can earn some quick space bucks, please let me know in the comments. Please, no spoilers. If you know the location of a perfect area for worlds, don't let me know. And I think also because I have mods, they now may be randomized as well. But still, no spoilers if possible. Have a great day. And then again, I really appreciate it if you hit the like and if you made a comment on anything you think I could do better on, or if you have a suggestion about either the names of my ships or anything I'm doing in general for this or any of my other series as well. Thank you a lot. A like does go a long way in helping me out as a lowly content creator. I truly mean it. And I do really appreciate you watching it if you're watching it this far. I need more space bucks.
It's that time of the video where I'd say adios. Thank you for watching. And if you're hearing this, I really like to say thank you for staying at least this long or skipping to the end. I really appreciate it. Better yet, the YouTube gods seem to enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, click on the bell icon, and notification alerts. It really does help content creators like myself. I need the help. If you have any suggestions about my YouTube content or my channel or about this video, I'd love to hear it. Please leave a comment. Regardless, I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay safe, be entertained, enjoy life, and until next time, adios, goodbye. Hope your RNG is better than mine. Thank you.
All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.